Yeah.
Because from what I know, I've seen so many. 5 Minute Crafts is a very child-friendly YouTube channel, and they have been getting paid millions of dollars. Like,
yeah, but not anymore.
yes, they still get paid lots of money. They would have to start
but this all took effect in January. This all took effect in January.
I've been seeing them on my recommended page. I saw them on my recommended page last week. That was in, what, May? It's May, and I've been seeing these kid-friendly YouTubers on my recommended page still. So, none of this stuff, from my knowledge, is true.
Then YouTube is a team of liars.
No, it's just that this lawsuit isn't 100% true. It's only partially true. They just can't take cookies off of kid-friendly YouTubers. What?
I have a question. Real quick.
What?
When YouTube, like, back in, like, November, when YouTube was, all that was on YouTube was videos that were covering this topic, people were, like, posting the court videos and stuff. How did you not see any of that?
Because, from my knowledge, it wasn't true, dude. From my knowledge, I've still seen kids, and this lawsuit is just saying that they can give ads, but it just can't be on things that are kid-friendly. They can't be giving ads for toys anymore. They can still be having...
They can't give targeted ads. They are not allowed to give targeted ads.
They can still give ads, though.
And targeted ads are what makes up the majority of YouTubers' money.
Not really. Ads in general make up a lot of YouTubers' money. It makes up like 9%
but targeted ads make up like 50% of the money.
Yes, and so can regular ads. Targeted ads and regular ads are the same thing. So. No, they don't. They don't lose anything.
It's still bad for the child-friendly YouTubers.
Not too much, since they're still making money. If somebody goes in their video, nowadays the thing is YouTubers just made most of their ads that aren't child-friendly or targeted skippable, so people can still see those ads, just they can skip them.
Well, yeah.
I could easily go on YouTube, find a child-friendly YouTuber, find out that they have an ad that I know very well they are making money off of, and then I can just skip the ad 5 seconds in, which could be part of the reason why they are losing money, because they base a lot of the ad on watch time. So if an ad comes on, they'll give YouTubers money based off of how much time that ad is watched.
Well, yeah.
So say, a lot more YouTubers try and get like Animal Crossing ads and stuff like that. The child-friendly YouTubers still make a lot of money. Just the fact that there isn't any more targeted ads means that they just can't make as much due to the fact that people are going to be more likely to skip their ad. I don't know you, but I always skip. I always skip. Wait, what the hell? What just hit me? Oh my god, a sprinter on round 3. Oh my god, no. I'm not downing on round 3.
But what map are you playing?
I am playing on Ascension.
Oh.
Still, because I am...
Wait, I have a question. On Black Ops 3 Verrucht, you might not know this, but do they still have the super sprinters on Black Ops 3 Verrucht like they did with World at War?
They completely removed the super sprinters because those things were a little bit too broken.
Yeah, but on Verrucht you had 15-hit Jug.
No, you didn't.
On World at War, yeah.
No, you didn't. You had 5-hit Jug still. I played a lot of World at War.
Then why do all the zombie YouTubers say that, that you had 15-hit Jug?
It wasn't that you had 15-hit Jug. The only time that you could ever have anywhere close to 15-hit Jug was when you had the baby gun on Shangri-La. And that was 15 hits when you used a baby, when you hit a baby. But yeah, I remember very strongly playing World at War and getting 5-hit down with Jug.
May I just say that I have, well, from first-hand experience, I have experienced 15 hit, well, I've experienced at least 10 hit jug on World at Warcraft.
I've experienced 5 hit jug on World at War. I don't know if you had mods on or something, but
No.
15 hit jug was
No,
never a thing.
No.
15
On my
hit
computer, on my PC version of it, I took off all the mods and everything, and then I played some Varux. I got jug. Everything was going fine. And then I got cornered, and then I got slapped like 10 times, and I was able to get out of it.
Well, I'm telling you, they never had 15 hit jug in my memory, and my memory is quite good. And also, if it was a thing, it was probably a glitch that they had to patch eventually. And
I just got 1 hit.
all of
What the hell?
all of the world records from World at War, if there was 15 hit jug, they didn't actually get counted. Because I know for a fact that all the records on World at War were all 5 hit or 2 hit, because some people didn't use jug because of knocked.
Well, yeah, on knocked, all you had to do was get a flamethrower. That's it. That's their high round strategy. Get a flamethrower.
Yes, I know, dude. I played a lot of knocked because I didn't get DLCs until like Black Ops 2 was a thing.
Luna, go.
Please be widows.
Luna,
Widows, yes!
go.
Finally.
Go. Luna, go. Luna, go. Go.
I got Widow's Wine
Luna,
after 5 full rounds. This is like my 6th attempt
Luna,
at this
Go.
stupid map. Oh my god, finally.
Luna, go. Go.
You know what? 6th attempt's the charm, I guess. Never heard that phrase, but I'm just making it up now because fuck it. 6 attempts.
My dog won't get the hell out of my room.
Hey, don't let your dog in your room. The dog won't do much to hurt you. It'll just get mad if you keep trying to kick it out.
She'll pee on my bed.
My dog doesn't pee on my bed. We must have completely different dogs. I mean, I know that we have different dogs because my dog doesn't pee anywhere. Actually, no, my dog pees on my main floor or outside.
Yeah, my dog is a raggle, a mix of a rat terrier and a beagle.
Oh.
And she has taken a shit on my floor once when I was at school, and she also peed on my bed when I was about to go to sleep.
Oh.
I was about to go to sleep, she followed me in my room, she jumped on my bed, pissed, and then ran.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, and then when I called my mom about it, she was like, okay, put that in the basement so I can wash it. Get my soft blankets so you can use it, because I didn't have any blankets. And turns out the dog peed on that one too.
Wow.
So I told my mom, and she was like, oh, like, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Like, what would you have done in that
I don't know.
situation?
Got mad at my dog?
Well, I did do that. She went in her kennel.
From my experience with dogs, they hate the kennel. So, I mean, it's a good discipline spot.
My dog's fine with the kennel because we took the door off.
So your dog can easily get out of the kennel?
Yeah, but when we're there, she doesn't attempt to get out of the kennel.
Because it knows that that's its resting place for the next, like, 10 minutes?
Well, not 10 minutes. It's more like 5.
Good. You don't keep your dog in there for too long.
Yeah, and sometimes when she does something bad and we're not home, she disciplines herself.
And that's good. You have your dog trained to discipline.
We don't have her trained to do it. She just does it.
Come on, give me the thunder gun. I don't want the BRM. It sucks. I found the thunder gun.
Okay, I'm not doing Kino anymore. What map? Right?
I know Kino. That's a pretty good map.
I kind of want to do one of the normal Black Ops 3 maps, but they all have too much setup. Like Gorod Krovi, I don't know how to set up on that. Revelations, I don't know where any of the shield parts are. Then you get the sword, upgrade that, and that takes like 10 rounds in itself, maybe 5 if you're good, to get to around 100.
Yeah. To get to around 100 alone, not even thinking about the fact that I'm going for around 113 plus.
Hold on, I have a question.
What?
Do you know how to do any Easter eggs, and do you have any Easter eggs completed?
I have all of them in Black Ops 3 that are available.
And does that include Zombie Chronicles Easter eggs?
The only one that I don't have done is Ascension and Shang, because those ones are annoying.
Well, Ascension, the Easter egg, it doesn't really do anything for you. Like, you don't get an achievement or anything. I guess you get perks. You get all the perks. And maybe the perk slots, but on Ascension, you don't need all the perks. That's just going to make your life harder on Ascension.
Not really. I mean, as long as you're not going for a high round after it, the Easter egg is just kind of a fun thing to do, though, on Ascension.
Yeah, and Shangri-La, you have to do it 4-player on Black Ops 1, and on Black Ops 3, I think you can do it 1-player.
You can do it solo. Sure. Black Ops 3 is the only game where you can do all Easter eggs solo.
Yeah, like, on Moon, if you're on Moon, the host is always Richtofen, because you need it to be Richtofen to do the Easter egg.
Yep.
Who is your least favorite playable character?
I don't have one.
Wait, not even like Samantha in Richtofen's body?
Not really. That's a pretty cool character in my opinion. It's kind of cool to have a little girl in a big dude's body. Because some of the quotes that'll come out of that is just amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I guess Dempsey isn't killing them though. I hate those people who complain about how many headshots you have when you're going to a high round. It's like, headshots don't matter. You just need zombie kills.
Yeah,
oh
like,
shit, I actually...
on early rounds, headshots are good. Because it gives you extra points.
Alright, now all I have is a crawler who's gonna despawn, I just realized. And I might end up ending the round by accident because I need to get the thunder gun. And if I don't, I'm resetting again because...
Like, on early rounds, like, if you're able to... If there was no perk limit, then on early rounds, one of the first perks you would get, I bet, is probably, like, Deadshot, because getting headshots gives you extra points, as I already said.
Yeah, getting headshots gives you extra points, but at the same time, nobody wants Deadshot, because, like, no matter what, nobody wants Deadshot. I just got a teddy bear, now I need to wait for it to respawn. Good news is I have Gersh devices, which is what I had last time I got Widows. The other thing is, I'm not opening up the power.
Do you have Black Ops 4?
No.
Ah. Yeah, Black Ops 4, it's not terrible. It's not a bad game.
It's a good game, depending on who you are.
Yeah, like, it's good for multiplayer, and it's not terrible for zombies. I'm not contending with this game of Drive Drac. I got the first shield piece, and I was going up to another landing pad, and up there I got gang banged by zombies.
That sounds very weird.
Yeah, when it comes to something like Fortnite or something, it makes more sense to say gangbang when you get attacked by multiple people, because they're shooting a gun at you. Their gang is shooting a gun at you, and guns go bang.
Gangbang is
Gang
not
bang.
a good way to say anything involving video games, because do you know what gangbanging really is?
Yes, it has to do with sex.
Yes, and it is not
Like,
good to mention in video games.
Like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not smart, but I'm not an idiot.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm young for my grade, but I'm not an idiot.
What do you mean by young for
And
your
I'm not
grade? Do
smart.
you just have a late birthday?
Yeah. And I was put into school a year earlier than everybody else.
Fair enough. So are you actually supposed to be a grade below what you are right now? Or what?
Normally, if my parents were to put me in, well, in my state, the latest you're allowed to put your children into school is 5. I was put into school when I was 4. Because my parents put me in as soon as I was allowed to go to. And by that I mean as soon as I was smart enough. Which I was 4.
Wait, what? How did I
I
get
am-
red screened? Oh my god, I'm getting like... I don't know how I'm getting red screen from this, but like... I'm not gonna
So-
complain the most. Oh, fire sale. Let's get it.
And not only am I young for my grade, not only do I have a late birthday, but I'm also young for my grade, which means I graduate when I'm 16, and that's the summer I turn 17. And also, people in my old public school hate me. Well, I went to 2 public schools. Everybody hated me, kinda. And now I'm homeschooled. Because in the 6th grade, I beat a kid at Wii Sports in gym class, and he kicked my ass.
Like he beat you up?
Yes.
I don't get why he would beat you up for that, but okay.
He had temper issues or something.
God damn it, if it doesn't go into spawn...
And also, the year before I got beaten up by 2 5th grade girls and 2 2nd grade girls all at the same time. And then one of those girls picked up my chair and tried to ram me with it.
Sounds painful. Please
And
tell
you
me
kinda
box
get
goes
used
to
to it over
spawn.
time.
Don't tell me it's not going to
Hey,
spawn.
what is your favorite zombie map?
I don't really have one, but I'd say Kino if I did. Because
Yeah,
Kino's
Kino's a
just
good
such
map.
an original map for me. It's the first map I ever played.
Yeah. Kino was meant to be DLC for in World at War, but they never got around to releasing DLC 4 in World at War.
I know. I followed zombies for a very long time, dude. I know pretty much everything that you know about zombies.
How much do you like Origins?
It's a great map. I don't really hate it, and I don't... It isn't my favorite, but it's definitely not my least favorite.
Yeah, like my favorite map is probably like Transit.
You are very different from everybody else who plays this game.
No, the first zombie map I ever played was Transit.
First zombie map I ever played was Kino.
Yeah, the first time I ever played any map, it was Transit, and I liked it, and I still honestly like Transit. Although I've only explored the main parts of the area. I mean, of the map. I've never explored like into the corn maze. Well, I did that once.
The only
And
thing that I
did-
liked about Transit was town.
I did the Transit Easter egg once. Well, I think I did the Richthofen side of the Transit Easter egg once.
The only
I was a part of none of it. I just went to a public match, and the people were like, "We're doing the Easter egg, we're doing Rick Tossing."
the only part about
And I just
transit
followed
that I
them. I
liked.
followed them into the corn maze where you would do part of the Easter egg.
The only part of transit that I actually liked was the survival map, so I played a lot of town and stuff.
Yeah.
I am very pissed. I
Did you
have
know the
not
Reagan
even
Mark
set
II
up
is
yet.
actually? Hold on. Did you know you can actually get the Reagan Mark II on Die Rise?
Yeah, it isn't that hard. You just need to hit the box a lot.
No, it has a 0.002% chance of coming out of the box.
Yeah, again,
On
you
Die
need to hit the
Rise.
box a lot. How am I always getting red screen whenever I get hit with Widow's Wine? That is such bullshit.
And to put that into comparison, on every other map that is not buried, you have a 0.2 chance of getting it. 10 times, you have a 10 times more chances to get it. I don't know what I'm saying, but you understand. And on buried, it's pretty easy to get. There's like a 0.5% chance of getting it. No, a 5% chance.
Which means that if you hit the box 200 times, you're guaranteed it. Which I don't know in fire sales. Probably should have kept that zombie. I'm on round 14, and the only two weapons I have are the RK5 and the Galil. I don't have the Thunder Gun yet, which I need to even get anywhere on this map. Actually, in
I've
theory...
done every Easter egg except 2.
Which ones?
On this. Well, I've done every Easter egg on Black Ops 3 except Gorod, Krovi, and Shadows of Evil. On Shadows of Evil, I got to the final step twice. You know, right after the boss fight where you have to do the Marvel stuff.
I got to the
Me and
flag
my
step
squad,
like
we failed
5 times.
both times. Well, yeah, the flag step, that sucked.
I end up failing at the
'Cause-
flag step every time I've tried it. I never really made it
Yeah.
that far.
Yeah, and
Because
Gorod,
it's-
Krovi, I got to the final step like 2 times with my friend. Well, with my friend and some random dude who said he would help. And we couldn't do it.
I did Gorod
if
about
we would-
5 times, and the only
Yeah, like,
reason
we
why...
would-
Continue?
What? No, you can continue.
No, I completed Gorod about 5 times, yet every time during the cutscene, the game blue screen or black screened. The game just crashed.
Yeah, that's a bug.
Yep, in which I have done it 5 times, and according to the game, there's a 40% chance that you'll actually be able to go through the cutscene, and that means that in 5 times you do it, you should have the cutscene come through about twice, or unless I end up getting, or I have to do it a minimum of 2 more times to get the cutscene. This is a very hard no jug challenge. I have never...
The last one, like Shangri-La, I guess, like, there's a lot of good maps.
There's
And
quite a
the
few good
majority-
maps.
yeah,
But,
the majority of the maps I have never played before. Because I only have 2 DLCs for Black Ops 2. And that's DLC 2 and 3.
what are 2 and 3?
Buried in Mob of the Dead. I do not like Mob of the Dead personally.
I played it a couple times. It was pretty good.
Yeah, like, a lot of people say that Blood of the Dead sucks because people are comparing it to Mob of the Dead.
Well, I mean,
what
that's the only
you're
map
meant
to really compare it to, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
because you're supposed to compare Blood of the Dead to Mob of the Dead. And Blood of the Dead is worse in every way.
And not every way. In the way of wonder weapons, it has more, but, like...
Well, yeah, but the acid guy, like, in Blood of the Dead, they added the magma guy. That is literally just what the acid gat was in Black Ops 2, just without all the extra ammo.
In my opinion, Blood of the Dead has only one advantage though, and that is wonder weapons, or at least selection of how many wonder weapons there are on the map.
Okay,
But
well, either way, like, Blood of the Dead has 6 wonder weapons. Actually, technically 8. Because Ray Gun Mark II, and then Blundergat, Sweeper, Acid Gat, Vitrolic Withering, Magma Gat, Magmus Operandi. 8 wonder weapons.
yeah, because it has
That's
4 and then
insane.
their upgraded version.
Yeah, and the Acid Gat and the Vitrolic Withering, they do different things. And so does the Magma Gat and the Magmus Operandi. They do different things.
This is going to be a long game for me because round 17 and I'm refusing to go to hit the box. So it's round 17. I currently just am running this with a pack-a-punch pistol and a regular, like, gun. And between rounds
I
now, I'm
really
going to start
want
having to buy RK5 ammo. Sure, go for it.
Okay. 'Cause Kano isn't bad.
It's not bad at all. It's one of my favorite maps of all time, if not my
Kano's
favorite.
not bad. It's just Kano isn't one of my personal favorites.
Kino is very easy solo. It's one of the ones, it's probably the only one that I'd rather play solo than co-op. And the reasoning why is because of that stupid teleporter and how your teammates are just gonna dip without you. Like 1 out of 5 times.
Yeah, my favorite map to play solo is... I don't know, but my favorite map to play with more than just one person, it's Origins. That's my favorite co-op map.
Origins is definitely... Origins and Horizon are my 2 favorite co-op maps.
Yeah, because like, it's weird, because I can play Horizon Drac by myself, but I can't play Origins by myself.
I like Horizon, but the only reason why I even have remote dislikes for it is because of the fact that there's so many people, almost every game, 3 or 2 out of the 4 people will be going for the lightning bow or the storm bow.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Only one player
every
gets
bow is about the same. It does about the same damage. You can get about the same amount of kills, but they're each good for different things.
Yep, I know. It's like
The storm bow is good for camping.
Yep, the
The
void
wolf bow, it's good. The wolf bow, it's good for training because it's basically a nerfed thunder gun.
And then the void bow is good for distance.
Yeah, the void bow, it's just a decent bow in general. Plus, a lot of people don't know this, but they buffed it, so it's actually also good against panzers.
Yeah.
And people say that the fire bow is the worst bow.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's the best. Well, one of the best. Because, from my experiences, I can kill panzers fastest with it out of any of the bows. And I can also kill a lot of zombies with it. That's why when I'm playing with my friends, I get the fire bow if I'm host. Because it's an easy bow to get if you're host, and it's fun. And it's good.
Please, game, give me the thunder gun. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh my god, I really got Matryoshka dolls. I hate those freaking dolls, man.
Well, they're better than nothing.
I have Gersh devices though. I don't want to give up my Gershes.
Well, yeah, then keep your Gershes.
That was the last thing that I had before the fire sale ended though. So now I have a locust on round 19. Round 19 with a locust is not good.
The locust is not terrible.
It's
Like, a
not
lot
good
of
on
people
round
take
19
it, like,
though.
Well, a lot of people take it to high rounds. Well, high-ish rounds.
Yeah, they take it to like
'Cause,
round
like,
40. They take it to like round 40 and then they're done with it. For me, I don't want it. I don't want it by the end of this round. By the end of this round, I will be glad with any other gun in the entire game, like any other normal gun.
XM53.
Even that I'll be happy with because the XM53 surprisingly isn't bad because it's just explosive. So I mean, in theory, it could just create a crawler at the end of this round, and then with the XM53.
Well, yeah, like, on Black Ops 4, that rocket launcher, the Helion Salvo, since Black Ops 4 has PhD,
it is
that's
the
literally
good
the
gun.
best. Yeah, it's one of the best weapons to get, especially since you can double pack punch it in Black Ops 4.
I know.
And since Black Ops 4, the Black Ops 3 double tap doesn't do anything about it. But if you pack punch it again 5 extra times, it boosts the damage in Black Ops 4.
Uh-huh.
So it's just, why wouldn't you get it? Rocket launchers are good.
I have 30,000 completely useless points. At this point, I'm actually doing the same challenges as the one YouTuber that I really like that took him 10 hours to do, which was the pistol only round 100.
Pistol only round 100 isn't too hard.
Pistol only round 100 just takes 10 hours.
Yeah, you just need to get dead wire on, like,
The RK5, it's not that hard.
just get an RK5 and an LCAR9. They're done.
Even LCAR9 is unnecessary because RK5, if you wait about 5 seconds, then Deadwire is already ready. So I have Deadwire on the RK5, and every 5 seconds I can kill 10 zombies.
Yeah, but the thing is, you would want to get Deadwire on the RK5 and Thunderwall on the LCAR.
Thunderwall, in my opinion, just isn't as useful. It's like, it's a great value Thunder Gun, in my opinion.
Yeah, because if you're doing pistols only, like, Thunderwall's good for the replacement of Thunder Gun if you can't use a Thunder Gun.
The thing is, I'm not actually trying to do pistols only. I'm trying to get the Thunder Gun this entire game, but I just haven't been able to get it because it hasn't been coming out of the box.
If you're doing pistols only, get the Ray Gun Mark II.
I'm not actually doing pistols only.
I know, but if you were, get the Ray Gun Mark II. It's literally the best pistol in the game. But that can't, if you don't double pack punch it. But
yeah.
Without double pack punch, it's the best pistol in the game. Damage-wise.
Oh, Death Machine, let's go. And the worst part is I'm doing this without Jug, and, like, Jug is pretty much necessary whenever you're using no wonder weapons.
What zombies map would it be easy to do no Jug on?
I don't know. I'm doing an Ascension, and I'm on round 22 only, so I'm hoping to God that I can get the Thunder Gun before round 30.
Yeah, is it just me? Well, is it just me, or is it kinda weird how Black Ops 3 has all the World at War maps, every Black Ops 1 map except 2, and then only one Black Ops 2 map?
Not really. It's just every map with the original crews.
Well, yeah, but why didn't they add any of the other maps from Black Ops 2? Like,
because again, it didn't have the original crew. They were linked, but you know, it didn't actually consist of the original 4 people, known as the, you know, Primus or Ultimus.
And yeah, so, like,
they were only using those 2 crews.
Yeah, they should have, in my opinion though, they should have added like Buried or Die Rise.
Buried was a good map. Die Rise though, nobody wants.
If they were to add Die Rise though, they would have had to add PhD because that would have made it so much better.
Yeah, they would have had to give a little bit of a fan thing.
that they, you know, actually what they could have done, they could have made it so that it would actually be possible. Like, you know, in Die Rise, the little
Yeah.
PhD troll,
Yeah,
they should
I
have
know.
made it so that you can actually go in that room and buy PhD.
Yeah. I don't know how I would have done it, but like,
And I honestly not understand why you would need PhD on Die Rise anyways, because why don't you just get the PhD perma perk?
because the PhD perma perk, you need to dolphin dive across the map.
Yeah,
Because
you can just get that on Buried and then go over to Die Rise. You keep the perma perks over maps.
yeah, but still, you wouldn't be able to jump down, you wouldn't be able to strafe, and that's the only way to actually get across a lot of places. You can't dolphin dive without dying, because dolphin dive has less range that you can go. So you go further by strafing and stuff.
Well, yeah, like the co-op Nuketown Zombies world record on Black Ops 2. It ended because both the players dolphin dived for a nuke and they died when dolphin diving.
I think it was because of a glitch where if you land on somebody that's prone while
Yeah,
you're
if you
dolphin
land on
diving.
someone, you die.
Yep,
Yeah, you
and
die, and if somebody
land
lands
on
on you, yeah. And if you're dolphin diving, well, just in general, if you are prone and somebody's on top of you,
you're dead.
Well, you die. If you are on top of somebody else, you're dead.
Yeah, I know the gist of it, dude. Oh shit, I don't have any Widow's Wine grenades right now. I'm on round 23, no Widow's Wine at all right now. They should definitely have a record for the highest round no jug and Widow's Wine. Just for people who are trying to take the challenge of like their crutch perk being speed coal or something like that.
Yeah, because
I would never be up for that challenge. Speed cola, no jug or Widows. Alright, now I need to buy ammo, which is annoying, but you know.
yeah, because Black Ops 4 they tried to eliminate all crutch perks.
But they didn't because Dying Wish exists.
Yeah, Dying Wish, like there was no other option. They had to add Dying Wish because like, oh, you're bad at the game? Well, use Dying Wish. You know, you have to compliment the bad player, but you also have to make it fun for the good player. That's how you make a good game.
Depends on
almost impossible.
what
It's almost
company
impossible. So yeah. So when it comes to that, it's almost impossible to make perks. Well, a perk system without crutch perks.
it is impossible to do because there's gonna be a minimum of one mandatory crutch perk.
Yeah, because like Dying Wish and Winter's Wail. Literally, just Dying Wish is a better version of Jug.
It isn't really better,
Like,
it's just another version of it.
well, yeah, no, because Dying Wish, you don't gain extra health, but you stay alive when you go down.
Dying Wish is like a great value jug in my opinion.
And by great value Jug, you mean off-brand?
Yes,
That's the
off-brand.
Walmart
Great value
brand?
is like an off-brand of Coke and
Yeah, it's Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, in my, like,
I hate great value.
it's
but-
weird because for high rounds, you don't even need, like, if you, like, Dying Wish, it's an amazing perk to get in Black Ops 4 because you have Jug implemented into the player. You
It
have
isn't
Speed Cola
quite
implemented
Jug,
into the player. Yeah, like all the 4 original perks, they are implemented into the player, except Quick Revive.
Actually,
But
Quick
on
Revive is
solo.
only implemented on solo, so yeah.
And on maps with challenges like 9 and what's that
I'm
other
getting
map
kind
called?
of nervous. I don't know.
Because 9, if you do a challenge on 9 in the challenge thing, you get an extra life. So when you go down, you get to revive yourself.
Okay, I'm on round 25. Currently have only been using a pistol. Like, I will be very surprised if I can even make it to round 70 with just a pistol.
Well,
Like,
it's pretty easy, honestly.
not the easiest though, because
Well, yeah. Well, especially without Jug.
I mean, actually, this has been not that hard. It's been a bit easy, but it's not been super easy.
You know, I'm gonna do knocked high rounds because knocked it eliminates the setup process.
Yeah. And open up the
And,
entire map, it only costs like 3,000 points.
Yeah, there's only 3 doors.
Yep, and all of them are 1,000 each.
Yeah, the door to open the locust walleye is more expensive than all the doors.
Yeah. Combined, by the way.
Well, yeah.
If I down,
like,
I'm gonna be triggered, because if I down, then that means I have to go back to spawn, buy quick revive, and then I have to turn on power just to get Widow's Wine back.
Because if on knocked, if you want the locust and you don't want it from the box, you have to spend 7 grand to open the door.
It's 5,000, not 7.
5,000 to open the door, an extra 2,000 to buy the gun.
No, it's 5,000 to open the door, and it comes with the gun.
Oh yeah.
So it's essentially like 3,000 to open the door and 2,000 for the gun. Alrighty, I am very proud of what I am up to right now.
Nocturne Totem, it's annoying on the
How
early
so?
rounds. Because on the early rounds, zombies don't spawn in.
Yeah, they're just slow, like on Sheena
Well, yeah,
and
well,
stuff.
they spawn in, but they spawn in like a mile away from all the action.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sheena Numa.
Like, they kind of had to do that because it was the first zombie map ever.
Yeah,
And
they
in
had to
World at
make it
War,
easy.
like, people, like, back in World at War, it was kind of scary.
Back in World at War, it was surprising to get to round 30. You're considered, like, really good. Round 30 is, like, the new round, or was, like, the modern day round 100. Round
Well, yeah,
100 before people could get to round 100.
Yeah, but nowadays, you can get to any round on Nocturne Totem.
Yeah, people, well, I mean,
World at War.
the highest round, I think, is, like, 1,500 rounds. Which is very good.
I think they upped it to 1,700.
I don't know. I really don't care that much about Nocturne Totem's rounds.
Yeah.
On Black Ops 3, I feel like it's 255 because...
Well, yeah. The highest round you can get to on Black Ops 3 is 255.
Yeah.
Unless you are on PC and you install the mod, or you remove the line of code, that stops you from going above 255.
The mod is just removing the line of code, though.
Well, yeah. And removing the line of code, I'm pretty sure it is allowed on the leaderboards, because all it does is removes the round.
I don't think it is
cap.
allowed on the leaderboards, though, because it makes it unfair to people who can't afford a PC who are high round getters.
Well, but the thing is, a lot of people are switching. Well, they're gonna make. Well, there is different leaderboards. There's console leaderboards and there is PC leaderboards. So
I feel like they're gonna make new leaderboards for that. Right now, from what I know on Zombie Records, there isn't individual leaderboards, but there will be when they start allowing this stuff.
Yeah.
No! No, 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 no! I just took the dolls! Oh, and I got the thunder gun, baby. Let's get it.
You're just like, no, I did the wrong thing. I traded up my Gershes. Oh, I got the thunder gun. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what? That's the only happy thing that I can say came out of that.
You can always get Gershes back.
Yeah, I traded out though. I mean, you know, I'm not that mad though, because the Matrushka dolls, if I didn't take them, then I wouldn't have got the thunder gun. But I just need to wait for another fire sale to come along.
Wait, what round are you on?
28. It took me 27 rounds to get the freaking thunder gun.
Like 10 minutes ago, you were on round 19.
Yeah, it isn't that hard to get on high rounds when you have the good training strategies.
Well, yeah, just train in the spawn near the lunar lander.
I don't even train in spawn right now. I'm training up top near, next to Widow's Line.
Oh.
I think the spawns take a little bit longer, but like, it's a bigger training spot, and you're less likely to die up here.
At the spawn, there's so many spawning locations for zombies. Yeah. And that's why people train there, because
at the spawn it's quicker spawns, so
yeah.
And
that's why people train there.
Up here is a better spot to train on for
people usually tend to train where zombies spawn the fastest.
People tend to do that. However, no jug players tend to do a very different route.
Yeah, a bit slower.
They tend to want it to be a little bit slower because they don't have jug. So they want it to be less risky, because no jug means, you know, 3 hits and you're dead, with and without widows.
Yeah, and all that's gonna do is increase the playtime. Unless you're on Black Ops 1 or World.
Which means, though, if you do... Hold on, I'm actually just gonna do the math for this real quick.
Hold on, dude. It's just me, or do you think it's stupid how they added the M14?
I believe when I hit round 70, it was like 160,000 points to get what's it called? It was like
Gobblegum?
Yeah, to get a Gobblegum. And that was after like 6 hours of playing.
When I hit round 60 on Ascension, you're not gonna believe me here. Well, you might believe me. But on round 6, or like on round 1, somewhere near the beginning of the game, I got my alchemical antithesis Gobblegum, and I never used it for the whole game. Never once used it.
It's not hard to believe.
Because I never needed ammo. And also, like, I don't even like to use alchemical.
I didn't get Gershes on that fire sale. I just got a fire sale and didn't get Gershes from it, but hopefully, Gershes are like realistically kind of a save me tactical grenade.
Yeah, Gershes are just like 3. What's it called?
Black
3
holes.
bullets of
the
Apothecary Servant. Yeah.
Which I mean
it's basically like 3 really good shots, because like the Apothecary Servant, the Gersh device what it shoots out or whatever, it's better than the Apothecary Servant because it's a black hole, but you can jump through it to take you to somewhere else. So if you're about to die, you can throw one, you can be saved, and you can jump through the hole.
The only issue with my strategy is, since I'm not pack-a-punching, the thunder gun is like just a little bit worse, just because you can't pack-a-punch it, or it isn't even worse, it's just harder to use.
It doesn't have as much ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use it more sparingly.
Yeah, which I mean, when you have alchemical on round 31, it's a lot easier to get. Alright, that's bullet boost.
Yes.
I'm not using any more Gobblegums besides alchemical.
Right now, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can. Well, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna train in the boxed area, because For me, that's an easy-ish
Wait,
spot to
where?
train.
And on what map?
I'm training near the box on Noct.
Now
Someone
I'm
ring the
doing
doorbell.
the unload and reload. Oh shit, never mind. I
Yeah,
saw him.
are you hearing my dog bark?
Yeah, I can hear it because
Yeah,
it
someone rang the
sounds
doorbell
incredible.
and BRB.
Alright.
That was 5 seconds of pure devastation. I warned you, Hellspawn. Dempsey, I thought you were killing them.
Hello, Scott.
And stay out this time. Too easy. That is how Russians say goodbye. Hello, little pigs. Today you die. Does this mean I can do
Double
it twice
points
as
on
much
round
as you?
30 when I'm set up. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh my god, I'm a queen.
Kill you. Sounds like fair trade.
Okay, alchemical again.
Everyone make a mad dash for the box. Be gone, hell pigs.
Be gone, thought.
I'm popular, no?
Smells like cap in this game.
I give too many of my bullets away. There are plenty of zombies for everyone. I just happen to be killing them all.
Smells like a shitty VMP. I want to send me like some nasty fucking JPEG.
I feel like capitalists hogging up all these kills.
17,000 to spin the gobblegum. I'll do that later. Like, because I'm not gonna earn any points since, you know, I have alchemical activated. That's the only annoying thing is alchemical doesn't give you points, but like on round 33 when you have 61,000, and in theory you can literally go and hit the box as many times as you want before you get the Gershes,
Zombies, or am I seeing double again?
then it doesn't really matter after a while. Shit.
Kill them fast so I have more time for vodka.
That was a very sticky situation that could have gone wrong at any point. Because the only issue is that one fuck up leads to me losing Widow's Wine. And losing Widow's Wine is the worst thing that can happen.
Greed is the disease of capitalism. They're all dead. Good time for drink. The hoarding of wealth is job for dirty capitalists.
Come on, let me hit it one more time. Just to hope for Gershes again. M16, of course.
I'm surrounded.
Wall power is useless when you have a thunder gun and already pack punch twice gun called the RK5.
Today you die. The shattering bones of
The only issue about this
die.
is I'm gonna have to actually use a lot more ammo for my thunder gun. Oh man, perfect.
My weapon is filled with bullets. My body is filled with vodka. All is good. Be afraid. Next time I'll aim.
Nikolai is hilarious. Hey, I'm level 20.
You all smell worse than my breath. They are like dominoes, huh? They forgot the sickle with this hammer.
Oh man, they're still spawning in. I mean, the good news is that we're on insta-kill, so if they hit me, they're all dead, because as you probably know, on insta-kill, we'll insta-kill a zombie with Widow's Wine. Hey, Mom.
I'm back.
Alrighty.
My parents got back from the store or something.
I'm on round 35.
Good for you.
Rounds are progressively getting longer.
I accidentally
though.
ran into. I accidentally ran into a carpenter.
I don't really care. I'll take any drop that spawns, because carpenters, those give me a quick 5 seconds. You know? And 5 seconds is 5 seconds. Yeah. Oh man, but you
When I
know what?
got to, like, on my high round attempt, into the 50s, it was like 5 minutes around. Maybe
Yeah.
less.
Where did you train though?
Spawn area.
Oh yeah.
The way I set up is I got out of the starting room. I went up to power. I did not turn on power. I hit the box until I got a thunder gun.
Mhm.
And I had crate power, so it pack-a-punched. And then I used wall power on the Shiva and RK5. I got dead wire on both of them.
Mhm.
I had all three of those guns because I had Workaholic.
Nice.
And then I just trained for 60 rounds. And I actually have a picture. I took a screenshot when I got to round 50. I was happy because I was going to round 100 and I was halfway to round 100.
For me, I've gotten halfway to around 100 3 times on Ascension
Yeah,
alone, and I'm kind of getting stressed.
I've got to round 50 4 times, at least.
I got on Ascension alone, I've gone around 50 3 times, and then on Horizon, I got it like once. What?
My parents came. My parents came home and apparently they went to the pet store and got a pig ear for the dog. And my dog ran and just came out of my door was closed, and she had the pig ear in her mouth, like a normal dog would, and she was trying to open my door because my door wasn't entirely shut, and I heard it. I thought it was my brother.
How old is your brother?
16. No, 17.
My brother's 21.
Huh.
Well, I have 2 brothers. One of them is 21 and one of them is like 3 months. So there's a big age gap there, but I love it.
Yeah, I only have one sibling, but I should have 2 siblings because my mom, she was pregnant 3 times.
But was one of them a miscarriage?
The first time,
Like,
and by that you mean...
like the baby died while she was pregnant with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know 3 people that have had that. My dad
And
was actually supposed to have 2 brothers. And that's actually the reason behind my dad's middle name is because he was supposed to have a brother named Steven. And my grandparents had a miscarriage. And so now my dad and my brother's middle name is Steven. And then they changed mine. So I
got Steven. Okay. Yeah, I would have been a miscarriage, but my mom, I was the last time she got pregnant. After me, she
just kind of didn't want anything.
Yeah, she got rid of her baby making parts.
Yeah, my mom did that too after me, because my younger brother's actually my stepmom's brother, so he's a half brother to me. But I love him nonetheless.
Yeah, well, my brother, he's a stepbrother to me technically, because my dad right now, he's my stepdad, but he's my brother's biological dad.
My mom right now
My biological...
my mom is my mom and my brother's biological mom. And my dad is me and my brother's biological dad. But then my stepmom is my other brother's biological mom. And my dad is his biological dad. Therefore, we're half brothers. We aren't full brothers, but we're half brothers because we are blood related, but like only half blood related.
Yeah,
because we have the same dad, different mom. But I love him nonetheless because he is a baby. And I kind of miss the fact that I don't get to see him. I love that buddy. I love the little baby. I think my mom is showering my stepdad.
My stepdad, he went to the military after my brother was born. And then my mom met someone else. My mom and my stepdad, they weren't married yet. So my stepmom married that dude, and my mom and my stepmom, My mom and my stepdad, they were planning to get back together anyways. So we all just lived together. But my biological dad, he died.
Oh, that
He
sucks.
died from cancer the day after my first Christmas.
Oh, so you were just a baby.
Well, the day after my second Christmas technically, but it was the first Christmas I actually got like presents and stuff.
That must suck.
And it was the first year that that we celebrated Christmas when I was alive. So technically my first Christmas.
I mean, the good news with that is that you didn't have to grow up knowing how good your dad was, and you don't really remember him. Like, that's the good thing about that, is that you didn't know your dad enough to say whether you liked or hated him.
Yeah, and his grandma, my great grandma, she passed away a year ago, and I only ever got to see her like once every 5 years.
I have the same thing with my grandfather's mom.
I didn't really get sad when she died because I didn't
You
really
didn't know her that well, yeah.
Yeah, but my mom, she was crying because she knew her well.
Well, yeah, because they're probably good friends when your dad was with them.
Actually, not really. No, my dad, his parents kicked them out of the house because he was going through like a gay phase or something.
Oh, your dad was like gay for a bit?
Yeah, so then when he met my mom, his family, he absolutely hated my mom. And when my dad died, they blamed my mom. Because they were like, oh, you smoke, which she did smoke, but not around him.
For me,
he died from lung cancer because a pipe burst in our house.
Oh, I thought he would have died from lung cancer from smoking, because that's... My grandma on my dad's side actually had lung cancer, but she survived it.
Yeah, when did that happen?
I don't know. I think it wasn't even my dad's actual mom, it was my dad's stepmom. Like, my dad is actually a great guy. Like, throughout my younger years, he smoked a lot. He was smoking like a pack a day or something like that. But then he decided about 5 years ago to say, I'm not smoking anymore, and ever since then, he has not let a cigarette touch his fingers. So, I mean, it's good for him, though. I love my dad. I don't get to see him, though, because of quarantine. Because he lives in a different house, and he's kind of, like, very strict about seeing me right now. Nikolai, you are a fucking god.
Why, because he had 9 wives?
I think it was more than 9. I mean, it was enough to make a top 5 wives list, so that's good enough for me.
Well,
but
yeah,
no,
well, Nikolai, he's only ever talked about his 9 wives. When he's talked about wives, the number of wives he said is 9.
Yeah. It's funny how one of his quotes, though, is, when he kills zombies, he'll be like, hey, be happy. You lasted longer than any of my wives. But, I mean, it's like, I don't know.
The game ended. No, I didn't have quick revive and I got trapped.
Oh.
I had jug and stamina. Well, I can restart because I didn't even have a thunder gun.
What map are you playing?
Knocked.
Oh.
The thunder gun is on knocked.
Yeah, I know. I remember in Black Ops 1 was on knocked too. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of being the replacement for the flamethrower, except for a much better replacement, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Because the flamethrower was good, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah, it did infinite damage, and it had infinite ammo.
Yeah, but the infinite damage took a very long time to set in. It literally took like 5 minutes if you were on a high enough round.
Yeah, but it still kills, so it's like the flamethrower, it's not counted as another weapon, but it kind of could be. I got wall power and head drama from one liquid divinium. I got power boost, then wall power and head drama.
Nice. I'm just trying to... get.
Should I get a pack-a-punch gun?
On what?
No, I'm not gonna get a pack-a-punch gun.
On what though? Knocked?
Knocked.
I mean,
I'm not
if
gonna
you
do
get
that 'cause
crate
I've
power, that's the only
done it.
time you get a pack-a-punch gun. Because the wall
But wall
weapons on that
power-
map aren't the best. The wall
But the
weapons on there
Kuda's
aren't the
fine.
greatest. Yeah, the
Kuda's
Kuda's
good.
pretty good, but like... My training strategy is doing surprisingly well on round 39. I'm 1 round below 40, which sadly isn't even my highest round on this map.
Yeah. Is it just me, or do you miss when Call of Duty named their zombies Nazi zombies?
I don't miss that
Like,
because it was a law thing that went down because they weren't allowed to put Nazi in it now. But it's kind of funny how they used to like that.
Then how come Call of Duty Call of Duty World War II's zombies was called Nazi zombies?
I don't know, dude. Because it was based around World War II and yeah. But I think it was just some publicity things and how they realized that a lot more kids were playing this game. And World War II wasn't a very big
But
game compared to like current games like
Well,
Black
yeah,
Ops.
World War II was meant, like, World War II zombies was meant to be more like a horror thing, and everybody knew this.
Yeah, so
They
that means that
told
less
everybody.
kids were playing it. Less kids are playing it, therefore they were kind of putting Nazi into it.
Yeah, so technically, like, the less kids playing it means, well, think about this. The older the average person who is playing a game is, the more violent the game can be.
Yeah.
But if it's like 25 years old, if that's the average, you can't make it more violent because that turns it from like an M-rated game to an AO rated game.
What is AO?
And an AO, adults only. And no consoles allow adults only games. PC allows it, but no consoles. Nintendo Switch doesn't, but the Nintendo DS did. Like, I have Call of Duty Black Ops on the DS. And that was the first time I ever got the first Black Ops game. On the DS. It was a whole different game.
Yeah, it's weird. Black Ops, I feel like Black Ops on the DS and on mobile were a lot easier. Because on
Well, it
mobile
wasn't
at
on
least.
mobile. The zombies was on mobile.
Yeah, now they just released that new one, which is on
Call of Duty
any-
Mobile.
Yeah, which is
Yeah, but Call of
multiplayer.
Duty Mobile, they removed zombies on Call of Duty Mobile.
Yeah, which kind of pisses me off since that's the only reason why I even play Call of Duty nowadays.
Now, but the thing is, if you get the Chinese version of Call of Duty Mobile, which you can, it's not region locked, you can easily get that. Zombies is on there.
Yeah.
And it's stupid. Like, people are saying that, people are saying that they might add zombies back because the reason that they removed zombies was it wasn't finished.
Yeah.
Or, we weren't getting it, we didn't like it. Like, Treyarch didn't like it. Well, the people who made the game didn't like it. But the thing is, other people liked it.
Hold on a second. Scott, what are you doing? What noises were you just making?
Me?
No, I was talking.
never mind.
I was talking to someone, dude. I'm on round 40, so I'm officially almost halfway there. I'm over a third of the way there, which...
Okay, I can afford a box hit. Box, give me a good gun. It gave me an MP40.
That's only good on Keynote or Totem, too.
Well, the MP40 it's not even good. It's just a good point gun.
It's a good point gun on Keynote specifically because you can commonly get it if you go that way on Kino.
Well, yeah.
And it's probably the most popular gun
Yeah,
on
it's
Kino.
the thunder gun.
Well, the most popular gun in the way of how many people actually get it is like the MP40, because 9 times out of 10 you'll get the MP40 on Kino.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm heading for alchemical. Give me alchem,
Yeah, like,
please. Bullet boost. I
but
don't need bullet boost. I already have my bullets
what do you
boosted.
think the most? What do you think's the 3 most talked about guns in Call of Duty Zombies is?
Thunder gun, Wonderwaff, and PPSH. Those are 3 favorite guns. Or ray gun, maybe.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, the Wonderwaff isn't necessarily a fan favorite.
You said most talked about. You never said fan favorite.
Well, you said it was a fan favorite. And
The
it
ray-
kind of has to be a fan favorite to be talked about.
Not really. Some people talked about the SMR was one of the most talked about guns in Black Ops 2 because it was bad.
But yeah, it was worse than the M14.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Huh? Yeah, I know. It's just a sticky situation in my game, Mom. Sorry, I got red screened, and red screening is not a good thing on this map.
The final zombie of round 3 was a mile away. I had to shoot him with a sniper.
Do you know that there's actually a achievement if you can hold off the zombies getting into the bunker for the first 3 rounds? If you're playing Knocked, you can get an achievement for not letting a zombie get in through a window.
Well, I actually did get that before.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
not
believe I
that
have
difficult. It's a surprisingly easy
Yeah,
achievement to get.
what is my rarest achievement? My most recent achievement is do the Revelations Easter egg.
Huh.
But what is my rarest?
Come on,
My rarest is Cryogenic Slumber Party.
What is
The
that?
moon Easter egg.
Huh.
And the thing is, when I did the moon Easter egg, I was playing with my friends and they did all the work. I was just playing because it was my first time ever playing Moon. And they did all the Easter egg stuff.
My first ever time playing Revelations, I did the Easter egg.
Yeah, I did the Easter egg on Revelations like a month ago. And I didn't even want to do it. I was trying to play some public matches of Gorod Krovi or something. And these people were like, hey, do you want to do the Easter egg? And I was like, sure, I have nothing better to do. And they invited me to their game.
Yes! I got alchemical, which is the best thing to get right now. Because I only have 2 bullets left in my thunder gun, so therefore I need to use them the wisest I have ever used them. That's 50 points. That is all I needed.
Wait, what round are you on right
Round 42.
now? Nice. Just don't die. What are you gonna do if you down?
Be mad and, you know, end game. I'm not taking the XM53 from the box.
Well, if you go down, you shouldn't end game. Just get
Kinda
quick revive
face it.
again.
Yeah, but quick
Just
revive
get quick
isn't that
revive
good.
again.
I mean, I might just go for quick revive and fucking, you know, Widow's Wine again, but that requires me to turn on the POW, which means at that point I'm just gonna unlock pack a bunch.
Okay, I have stamina up and jug again, so this run isn't going too terrible. It's not going bad at all. Now I just want Widow's Wine and well, I want Widow's Wine and quick revive now. Because like double tap, it's fine, but
Oh
like,
shit!
my strategy, it's not.
No!
going to-
No! I just